When it comes to reading and understanding the Bible, many people find themselves overwhelmed by the sheer number of translations available. The Bible, originally written in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek, has been translated into countless languages and versions over the centuries. Each translation has its own style, philosophy, and intended audience, which can make choosing the right one a daunting task, especially for someone new to the scriptures or for those who simply want a straightforward, easy-to-understand version. The question, what is the easiest Bible to read and understand, is both simple and complex. It's simple because there are clear, widely recognized translations that prioritize readability and clarity. It's complex because easy to read can mean different things to different people, depending on their background, reading level, and what they hope to get out of their Bible reading experience. Let's begin by exploring why some Bibles are easier to read than others. Traditional translations like the King James Version, KJV, or the New American Standard Bible, NASB, are known for their accuracy and literary beauty, but their language can be archaic or formal, making them challenging for modern readers. On the other hand, more contemporary translations aim to use everyday language, making the text accessible to a broader audience. The philosophy behind Bible translation generally falls into two categories: formal equivalence and dynamic equivalence. Formal equivalence, sometimes called word for word, tries to stick as closely as possible to the original wording and structure of the source language. Dynamic equivalence, or thought for thought, focuses on conveying the intended meaning in a way that resonates with modern readers, even if that means rephrasing or simplifying the original text. When considering which Bible is the easiest to read and understand, it's helpful to look at some of the most popular translations that have been specifically designed with accessibility in mind. One of the most widely recommended translations for readability is the New Living Translation, NLT. The NLT was first published in 1996 and has since become a favorite among both new and seasoned Bible readers. Its translators aimed to create a version that was both accurate and easy to understand, using modern, everyday English. The NLT is a dynamic equivalence translation, which means it prioritizes clear communication of the original meaning over a strict word-for-word rendering. This makes it an excellent choice for those who want a Bible that reads smoothly and feels approachable. Another popular choice is the Contemporary English Version, CEV. The CEV was developed with the goal of being simple enough for children and those who speak English as a second language, yet engaging for adults as well. The language is straightforward, free from complex theological jargon, and avoids idioms or phrases that might be confusing to modern readers. The CEV is an excellent option for anyone who wants a Bible that is both clear and concise. The Good News Translation, GNT, also known as the Good News Bible, is another translation that emphasizes simplicity and clarity. Originally published in the 1960s, the GNT uses basic vocabulary and short sentences, making it a favorite for those who are new to the Bible or who prefer a less formal style. The GNT is also widely used in outreach programs and educational settings because of its accessibility. For those who prefer an even more conversational tone, The Message, translated by Eugene Peterson, offers a unique approach. Rather than a traditional translation, The Message is a paraphrase, meaning it seeks to capture the essence and emotion of the original text in contemporary, everyday language. While it's not intended for in-depth study, The Message is beloved by many for its fresh, relatable style and its ability to make familiar passages feel new and vibrant. Another translation worth mentioning is the Easy-to-Read version, ERV. Originally created for the deaf and hard-of-hearing community, the ERV uses simple sentences and vocabulary, making it one of the most accessible Bibles available. It's especially helpful for children, those with limited English proficiency, or anyone who wants a Bible that's easy to follow. The New International Reader's Version, NRV, is a simplified version of the popular New International Version, NIV. The NERV was specifically designed for early readers and those who struggle with reading comprehension. It breaks down complex sentences, uses shorter words, and provides clear explanations, making it a fantastic choice for children, new readers, or anyone who wants a Bible that's straightforward and easy to digest. But beyond just the translation, there are other factors that can make a Bible easier to read and understand. Many Bibles come with helpful features like introductions to each book, study notes, glossaries, maps, and charts. These tools can provide valuable context and help clarify difficult passages. Some editions are specifically designed for beginners, offering reading plans, summaries, and explanations to guide the reader through the text. When choosing a Bible, it's also important to consider your own preferences and needs. Do you want a Bible that's easy to read aloud with your family? Are you looking for a version that's suitable for children? Do you prefer a translation that sticks closely to the original text? Or are you more interested in one that prioritizes readability and flow? Your answers to these questions can help guide you toward the best choice. Let's take a closer look at some of the translations mentioned earlier, exploring their strengths and unique features. The New Living Translation, NLT, stands out for its balance between accuracy and readability. The translators worked from the original Hebrew and Greek texts, aiming to communicate the meaning in clear, natural English. The NLT is ideal for personal reading, group study, or public worship. Its language is modern without being overly casual, making it suitable for readers of all ages. Many editions of the NLT include helpful study aids, such as footnotes, cross-references, and application notes, which can further enhance understanding. The Contemporary English Version, CEV, is known for its simplicity and clarity. It avoids complicated sentence structures and theological terms that might confuse readers. The CEV is often used in children's ministries and literacy programs because of its accessibility. It's also a great choice for those who want a Bible that's easy to read aloud, as its sentences are short and its language is direct. The Good News Translation, GNT, is another excellent option for those seeking an easy-to-read Bible. The GNT uses a limited vocabulary and clear sentence structure, making it accessible to people of all ages and backgrounds. It also includes helpful line drawings and illustrations in many editions, which can aid in comprehension and engagement. The Message, while not a formal translation, offers a unique reading experience. Eugene Peterson's goal was to bring the Bible's stories and teachings to life for modern readers. The Message uses vivid imagery, contemporary idioms, and a conversational tone to make the text feel fresh and relevant. It's especially popular among those who want to experience the Bible in a new way, though it's often recommended as a supplement to a more traditional translation. The Easy-to-Read version, ERV, is specifically designed for those who need a simple, straightforward Bible. Its vocabulary is limited to common words, and its sentences are short and easy to follow. The ERV is a great choice for children, English language learners, or anyone who finds traditional translations challenging. The New International Reader's Version, NIRV, is another translation aimed at making the Bible accessible to everyone. It's based on the popular NIV, but with simplified language and shorter sentences. The NIRV is ideal for children, those with learning difficulties, or anyone who wants a Bible that's easy to understand without sacrificing accuracy. For those who want to compare different translations, many online resources and Bible apps allow you to read passages side by side in multiple versions. This can be a helpful way to see how different translations handle the same text and to find the one that resonates most with you. It's also worth noting that readability can be subjective. What's easy for one person to read and understand might not be the same for someone else. Factors like age, education level, familiarity with biblical concepts, and personal preferences all play a role. That's why it can be helpful to sample a few different translations before settling on the one that feels right for you. If you're looking for a Bible for a child or a young reader, the NIRV, ERV, or CEV are all excellent options. These translations are designed with younger audiences in mind, using simple language and clear explanations. Many children's Bibles also include colorful illustrations, engaging stories, and helpful notes to make the reading experience enjoyable and educational. For adults who are new to the Bible or who prefer a more conversational style, the NLT, GNT, or the Message may be the best fit. These versions are approachable, engaging, and easy to follow, making them ideal for personal reading, small group study, or public reading. If you're interested in deeper study or want to compare translations, you might choose a Bible that includes multiple versions in parallel columns. This allows you to see how different translators have rendered the same passage, which can provide valuable insight and enhance your understanding. Ultimately, the best Bible for you is the one that you will read and understand. The most accurate or scholarly translation won't do you much good if you find it too difficult or intimidating to pick up. The goal is to find a Bible that speaks to you, that draws you in, and that helps you connect with the message and teachings of Scripture. In addition to choosing an easy-to-read translation, there are other strategies that can help you understand the Bible more fully. Here are a few tips. 1. Start with the Gospels. If you're new to the Bible, beginning with the life and teachings of Jesus in the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, can provide a strong foundation. These books are central to the Christian faith and are often more narrative and accessible than some of the more complex Old Testament books. 2. Use study aids. Many Bibles include helpful notes, introductions, and explanations that can clarify difficult passages. Don't be afraid to use these resources. They're there to help you. 3. Read in community. Joining a Bible study group or reading with friends or family can provide support, encouragement, and different perspectives. Discussing what you've read can deepen your understanding and make the experience more meaningful. 4. Pray for understanding. Many people find that approaching the Bible with an open heart and a prayerful attitude can make a significant difference. Ask for wisdom and insight as you read. 5. Be patient. The Bible is a complex and ancient book, and it can take time to become familiar with its stories, themes, and teachings. Don't get discouraged if you find some parts difficult. Keep reading, and over time you'll gain greater understanding. For those who are interested in the history and background of the translations, it's fascinating to learn how each version came to be. The NLT, for example, began as a revision of the Living Bible, a paraphrase created by Kenneth Taylor for his children. The NLT's team of scholars worked from the original languages to produce a translation that was both accurate and accessible. The CEV was developed by the American Bible Society, with the goal of creating a Bible that would be understandable for those with limited reading skills. The translation process involved extensive testing with readers of all ages and backgrounds to ensure clarity and simplicity. The GNT was created by the United Bible Societies, with input from translators and linguists around the world. Its goal was to produce a Bible that could be easily understood by people everywhere, regardless of their level of education or familiarity with the Bible. The message was the work of Eugene Peterson, a pastor and scholar who wanted to help his congregation connect with the Bible in a fresh way. He spent years translating the text into contemporary language, drawing on his deep knowledge of the original languages and his experience as a pastor. The ERV was originally created for the deaf community, with the goal of providing a Bible that was easy to read and understand. Its simple language and clear explanations have made it popular with a wide range of readers. The NERV was developed as a simplified version of the NIV, one of the most popular translations in the world. The NERV's shorter sentences and simpler vocabulary make it accessible to young readers and those with limited English skills. In summary, the easiest Bible to read and understand will depend on your individual needs, preferences, and reading level. Some of the most accessible translations include the New Living Translation, NLT, Contemporary English Version, CEV, Good News Translation, GNT, The Message, Easy to Read Version, ERV, and New International Readers Version, NIRV. Each of these versions offers a unique approach to making the Bible's message clear and understandable for modern readers. If you're not sure which one to choose, consider sampling a few different translations. Many bookstores and online resources allow you to read passages from multiple versions. You might find that one style resonates with you more than others, or that certain translations are easier for you to follow. Remember, the goal is not just to read the Bible, but to understand and apply its teachings to your life. Choosing a translation that you find easy to read and engaging can make a big difference in your Bible reading journey. Don't be afraid to try different versions until you find the one that fits you best. Whatever translation you choose, know that the most important thing is to engage with the text, to explore its stories and teachings, and to allow its message to shape your life. The Bible has been a source of wisdom, comfort, and inspiration for millions of people throughout history. With the right translation, it can be just as accessible and meaningful for you. As you begin or continue your journey with the Bible, take it one step at a time. Start with passages or books that interest you. Use the tools and resources available to you, and don't hesitate to ask questions or seek help along the way. The Bible is a rich and rewarding book, and with the right approach, it can be both easy to read and deeply transformative. Whether you're reading for personal growth, spiritual insight, or simply out of curiosity, there is a translation out there that can make the Bible's message clear and accessible for you. So take the first step. Choose a version that feels right and begin exploring the timeless wisdom and stories of the Bible. You may be surprised at how much it has to offer and how easy it can be to understand when you have the right tools in hand.